countdown to the royal wedding is on, guys. Hey, I'm Denny Directo. This is Sophie Shalacy. Guys, we're just a couple of days. We're in matter of days away from Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's big day, which is why the Daily Denny will be live every day this week, telling you guys everything you need to know about this big global event.
Woohoo!
I mean, it's a big deal.
It's a huge deal.
I'm single as they come, but Sophie got married almost 2 years ago?
Almost 2 years in July,
2 years in July, so she knows what it's like to plan a big party like this. Maybe not like the royal wedding, but it is a big deal, right?
Yeah.
What were you doing? Like, what were you feeling, and what was going on the week leading up to your big day?
So I also had kind of a destination wedding.
Yeah.
It was in Napa, California, so a lot of people coming in from the East Coast and stuff. Not quite, London or anything like that, but I was dealing with a lot of people coming in and getting ready and doing all of that kind of stuff. And it's kind of a stressful time.
Yeah.
But honestly, at that point, when you just have a week left,
Right.
for me, I felt like I've done everything that I can do at this point. So all that's left to do is have fun. And I was really excited. I was just ready to see everybody.
I hope Meghan and Harry are having fun at this point of the wedding planning, you know what I mean? Because this is a huge, also they have a lot of help.
Yes.
Yeah, they have a lot of help, so I hope they get to enjoy it, but I can't imagine throwing an event on this scale. I mean, literally the whole world is watching these guys. Of course, Harry found himself a nice American girl, so all of us here states are equally as excited,
Yeah, and as much as they are these huge figures to us, and this is a wedding on an enormous scale.
Totally.
To them, though, you have to remember their friends and family are coming in. They're just Meghan and Harry, So
Absolutely.
they're probably texting them, being like, "Hey."
Right, you're right. Their friends are going to be there too.
You know?
And it's also not a state affair like Prince William and Kate's wedding
That's
was.
right.
So it's a little more intimate, as we reported to you guys last week. So it'll be a good time.
Yeah.
Are you guys as excited as we are? Let us know in the comment section while we break everything down. But like I mentioned, this really is a global event. So you can only imagine what it's like down there in the UK right now.
I can't even imagine on the scene right now.
Right?
It's got to be insane.
Well, lucky for Sophie, lucky for you guys, we actually have our girl Lauren Zima on the ground in London. She actually is coming to us now with all the tea about what's going on down there in the UK leading up to the big day. Hey, Lauren.
Thanks, Denny. We are in London, where the red double-decker buses, black taxi cabs, and royal wedding fever are all abundant. We spent our day getting to know this amazing city with a few little missteps along the way. Take a look. Hi guys, I'm Lauren Zima. We are here at Hyde Park in London. We have made it to cover the royal wedding, and I'm going to ask a few people what we absolutely have to do while we're here. Oh, where are you from? They're from Spain. Okay, we tried. Thank you. Everyone's a tourist. Here come more people with suitcases. Great. Do you live around here?
Well, no, I
No.
know what you want to know.
What are 3 things that we have to do while in London?
In London, go to Buckingham Palace,
Great.
go to the Houses of Parliament,
Great.
see Big Ben and stuff like that, and go to St. Paul's Cathedral.
Okay, awesome. That was 4. Thank you. Is being in Hyde Park a good idea?
Hyde Park's
Here.
over there. No,
down in
this
there.
is Green Park.
Wow, screwed that up. Thank you. We weren't even in the right park. Crap. Hi guys, I'm Lauren Zima reporting to you from not Hyde Park, so we're going to go find it. Apparently, it's over there. All right, we've gone from a mistake to a full emotional meltdown. We are on Diana, Princess of Wales's Memorial Walk. So now I feel great about this complete directional mishap. We want to learn about England, so maybe we just casually jump into this tour that we didn't pay for. No, the mic is too conspicuous. I'm in heels, so this man is going to help us. What was your name, sir?
Alex.
Alex, taking us to Hyde Park. Thank you, Alex. Okay, great. Thanks, Alex. So, Alex, do you have to abide by the regular rules of traffic? Yes, okay, he does. Oh, here we go. My pants are loving this. A wide leg trouser is not ideal for bike travel. So Alex, what's to the right here? Is that a
Wellington Arch.
Wellington Arch to the right? Wonderful. We're seeing London from Alex's bike. That's it. We made it. Well, thank you for the trip. Who's your favorite royal?
My Prince Albert.
Prince Albert. Oh, wow, Alex, what a throwback. Okay. Here, extra. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thanks, Alex. We made it! When in the rose garden, literally stop and smell the roses. Here in Hyde Park, the Queen may have her throne, but you can have a bench. Look who caught up with us. The tour. Bet they're wondering how we got ahead of them. Alex. Wondering how we beat you here? Yes, it is us. We're back. Oh, well, you were learning. We were riding. Are you wondering how we got over here?
Exactly.
We took a bike.
Was it?
Yeah, much quicker than walking.
Oh,
How's your tour going?
it's very nice.
What have you learned? The most important thing.
About the history.
What's your favorite thing you learned?
About the history of these places and the memorial.
You have a Chicago hat. I'm from Chicago.
I'm not from Chicago.
I know. Hyde Park is beautiful. The sun is shining, but we've got to check out another quintessential area of London, Piccadilly Circus. We've heard that there are tons of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle things to see there, and maybe even buy. And one thing you must do in London, guys, hail a black taxi cab. Or a bus. We're getting in one, an actual black taxi cab. Do people here have the sense that the royal family is moving forward?
I think so, with Prince Harry definitely. Bit more than his brother. His older brother's a bit more traditional, but I think Harry's a bit more down to earth like us.
So do you like Harry?
Yeah, he's okay. Seems a nice guy. Not that I've met him, but I'll take him for a pint if I bump into him while I'm down here.
That's just a little taste of London. We have so many amazing interviews for you guys, so make sure to check it all out as the week ahead of the royal wedding continues. Now I gotta go try to catch this bus. Denny, back to you. It's not gonna wait for me.
Thank you, Lauren. Clearly, she's having zero fun out there.
It doesn't look too mobbed, though.
Not yet, right?
Yeah.
It is the beginning of the week, you guys. Who knows what it's going to be like on Friday?
Calm before the storm.
You know what I'm
man.
saying? I bet, well, just wait till Saturday. And of course, we're going to bring you all the coverage. We will show you exactly what it's like down on the scene.
That is going to be insane.
Lauren is actually going to give us a little taste of what's going on in the UK and in London and all the excitement around the royal wedding all week. So look forward to that, guys. That's going to be real good.
I can't wait to see what she's going to be
I know,
doing.
right? I feel like she'd be the one that's most likely to be late to her own wedding. Like, just,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure.
she is married, though. I think she made it. Yeah, she made it.
She made it. She got married.
So Lauren's not the only one in London. We actually spotted the Spice Girls. Spice Girls are spotted in London, further igniting the speculation that they are performing at the royal wedding. What do you know?
Which, let's also say, it's not that weird for the Spice Girls to be
That's
in
true.
London.
That is
first
very,
of
very
all.
true. That is very true.
However, we are all very excited because there has been so much buzz about whether the Spice Girls were going to be at the wedding, whether they're going to be performing at the wedding. Been a lot of rumors going around. Here's what we know. Mel B, Jerry Halliwell, and Emma Bunton were all spotted meeting up together at a swanky London hotel, catching up, having a little girl time. So ET has learned exclusively that the Spice Girls have been invited to the wedding, all of them, and that they will be attending. Now, as to whether they'll be performing, that's up in the air. There's no word on whether they're going to be performing or anything like that. That said, it's Harry and Meghan. We're hearing that this is going to be kind of a rowdy after party.
Right.
You never know what could happen if all of them are there. They might hop on a microphone. You never know.
Listen, if I had all 5 Spice Girls in the same room, no matter what the event was, I would grab a mic real quick. I'd be like, hey guys, come on, little girl power, little wannabe, spice up our lives, girls. Let's hear it. I mean, come on. I really want. We've talked to Mel B a couple of times now, and she has only played coy about whether or not they're going to be performing. I mean, we'll see when the day comes, but
maybe she doesn't know.
Right.
I feel like that is something that could come together at the last minute, you know? I mean, obviously they want to rehearse and all of that, but I don't think it's that serious. I feel like a guest might approach them and be like, you guys got to get, drinks are flowing.
You're right, because like we mentioned, it's not going to be a state official event.
Right.
So it is going to be a little more laid back, for lack of a better word. Obviously, there's the grand scale of things there and the grandeur of the royal wedding, of a royal family, of course. But it will be a little more intimate. So you're right. It might be one of those things where they're just passing the mic. It can happen.
And there are 2 sides to this wedding, too. I know that's been reported a lot. There's going to be the big, more formal affair with a lot more guests. And then there is an intimate after party. I believe about 200 people on that guest list. I think that's going to be the more wild one.
And we were talking about, it's like, man, we would love to be a fly on the wall at that party, at that reception. You know
I know.
What I mean? Yeah.
I'm dying to know how many details do end up coming out, like how closely guarded that special reception is going to be, because I know that's the dirt we all want to know.
Exactly.
Come on now.
And of course, Prince Harry goes way back with the Spice Girls, right?
Way back with the Spice Girls. This is a throwback. He met them at the London Premiere of Spice World back in 1997. Look at this. Look at how cute.
Oh, he is so happy to be there.
He's in love, I
know.
think. Do you think oh my gosh, I bet he still has a crush on one of them.
You know what? I bet in his heart, he's like feeling the nostalgia of that moment.
Yes.
And just obviously, Spice Girls have been so emblematic of the UK and British music. You know, it would be an amazing, amazing full circle moment if they did in fact perform at the wedding. And I'm sure Meghan was a big Spice Girls fan. They're around the age where they were like at the peak of Spice Girls like fandom.
It was a global iconic situation.
And
Americans, we were just as into it.
I love it. I love it. So yeah, that's Harry when he was a little one. And we got a little special surprise, you guys. Meghan actually has some experience of her own being a young royal. In fact, this is a home video right here, you guys. That's the former suit star in 1990 playing with friends and pretending to be the queen, pretending she was in fact a royal. Yeah, that's amazing. We actually have a little snippet of you guys. Watch her just get into character, bossing her friends around.
Regularly scheduled program, which is titled The Royal Highness, Take 2. Princess Cara, I thought I said no eating cookies in bed.
She's always had a strong personality. I love it.
A strong personality, but also she was born to be a performer. Of course, she's an actress, and she was like, take 2, princess. I love that.
This is combining everything. It's combining the acting, the future royal. Who knew?
She manifested it, you guys. Yeah. She was always meant to be a royal. I love that. Did you play like T and like Queen when you were a little girl?
I guess so. Not like that, I don't think.
I did.
Who knows?
No, just kidding.
Denny was also born to be a royal. I don't know if you all knew that.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting. That's really cute. So
adorable.
They're adorable. I hope they actually play a lot more home videos and stuff. Like that happens at weddings, right?
Oh, totally. Yeah. Slideshows of the bride and groom when they were little.
Oh, I love that so much.
They got to do it.
Let's see. Happy Panda on YouTube is asking, do you think she's going to cry?
Oh, that's such a good question. I guess I don't know. It depends. I think it depends if you're a crier or not by nature. I am not. So I did not cry at my wedding. Right. I was emotional and happy and feeling all the things.
Right.
I didn't cry, but I have a lot of friends who did cry.
Sure.
But they cry at a lot of things.
Well, it's such an emotional moment. But I will say there's something about having all those eyes on you and knowing how poised Meghan is, especially when they did their first interview after they got engaged. I mean, she's so well put together. I just don't see her letting herself get to that part, to that place, like during the wedding. I feel like she's gonna really hold it together.
I think you're right. I think the tears a lot of times will come at a more intimate ceremony, a smaller, more intimate situation. But when it's something that large, it feels a little bit less personal.
Absolutely.
It feels a little bit more overwhelming, a lot of it more overwhelming.
Absolutely, yeah.
Maybe she'll hold her emotions together.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you know what? I want to see Harry cry. Let's
Me
make,
too.
You know, Harry, why don't you cry?
I'm
It
always
doesn't have
here
to be
for
the
a
guy.
tearful groom.
Oh, me too.
Always.
And I can't imagine what it's going to be like for him seeing Meghan for the first time in that dress. I know we're all excited too, including Madeline from Facebook. We can't wait to see that dress. But can you imagine what that feeling's going to be like for him? The door's open and this beautiful, beautiful bride is walking towards you and you're about to like become man and wife. Can you tell I'm excited? I'm excited for this wedding, you guys.
And I mean, Harry, he's always been, you know, second to William.
Right.
This is his time to
This is his
shine,
time to
okay?
shine.
This is Harry's big moment.
I think people are excited about him too.
Yeah.
This is a perfect segue because Patricia on Facebook is asking what is going on with her dad. So we have learned that Thomas Markle, her father, actually will no longer be attending the wedding. He told TMZ after a scandal broke where he was basically caught staging paparazzi pics and selling them. He told TMZ that he's no longer going to be attending the wedding because he just doesn't want to embarrass the royal family or his daughter. And of course, we had a source tell us that originally Thomas was going to be walking her down the aisle.
Right.
They've always kind of had a strained relationship, but Meghan really wanted to uphold that tradition. So the jury's now out on who will actually walk her down the aisle. Of course,
That's
her mother
right.
Dorian is in London with her.
That's who I think it's going to be. I
Right.
would assume that the mother will step in. They are definitely closer than Meghan was with her father.
Yeah.
And she's been in London helping
Yeah.
Meghan get prepared and doing all the mommy-daughter stuff
Right.
that you do before you get married.
And a source did tell us that Meghan's mom was going to be playing a big part in the wedding. So, I mean, at this point, I wonder if that means she's going to be walking her down the aisle. We don't know yet. The
I
story's
would
still
love
developing.
to see that
That would be
personally.
pretty sweet, right?
I think that's super sweet. And you know what? The way modern families are happening and all of that, there are no set rules for
Totally.
who has to do what at the wedding. I danced with my mom at my
Right.
wedding instead of my dad
Right.
because that was important to me. So I think
Absolutely.
more and more like moms should get a lot of credit at the wedding.
Absolutely. I have to say this. I do feel for Meghan that, you know, the week leading up to her wedding, she has to kind of deal with this, you know what I mean? And now her dad won't be there anymore. You know, it's very unfortunate. I feel for her.
It
I feel
is,
for her.
and her dad's had a health scare as well,
Yeah, he also,
even before.
Right, he also told TMZ that he actually suffered a heart attack about 6 days ago and checked himself out of the hospital. So he was always
Right.
planning on being there, but now after this scandal broke, it sounds like he's no longer going to be attending. So
So crazy.
hopefully she'll be
but
surrounded by enough love there and won't feel that absence. And yeah,
I'm sure she has such a great support system and,
So
and
crazy.
people ready to lift her up and make it
Exactly.
the best day ever.
I'm sure it still will be.
Yeah.
It still will be.
Yeah,
As I
yeah.
mentioned, you guys, that story is developing. We have a lot more on that over at etonline.com. But that's all the time we have for today. I see that many of you guys are sending your well wishes and congrats to the happy couple. We're excited for them too. Like I mentioned, you guys, we are going to be live every day at 12 p.m. Pacific, counting down to the big day, everything you need to know. And of course, Lauren is on the ground bringing all that fun stuff. So thank you, Sophie, for
So
joining
much
me.
fun.
And
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. And thank you guys for watching. And we will see you tomorrow, 12 o'clock, right here, Daily Denny Live. Cheerio.
Today.